This is my partner, Fang Fang. She looks prettier now in this show, wearing the costume, than interpreting the sports games. Now, Fang Fang, could you introduce this place to us? Do you know which county is this? I don't know about the exact name, but since we're wearing these costumes, I know there are Hani, Yi, and Dai ethnicities. This place is called Yuanjiang. This is the autonomous county for Yuanjiang, Hani, Yi, and Dai ethnicities. Now look at your costume. Do you think which ethnicity does it belong to? Let me take a guess. Dai, maybe. You just made a mistake? I am wearing Hani costume. Now I see. So both those two costumes we're wearing are belonging to Hani ethnicity. We are now in Yangjie village. There are 54 villages here. So are they far from each other? Not very far. On our way here, we pass by a lot of villages. Those countrysides are beautiful. And there are Diexia village, which is home to the largest number of Hani people. It's called Diexia village. As to Goni village, it's the place to experience the terrace. Huodi. Now I know that. So the two different names impress me with different scenarios. Diexia sounds very beautiful, and Godi reminds me of some practical utensils. Now we're in Niguo village. Ni is the word from Hani, and Guo means fruits in Chinese. Now we are at the entrance of a yard. What is the sound? Let's come inside and find it out. The Hani people are very enthusiastic. They will never deny a guest. Now I will follow you. It's really a tough job. Hello? What are you doing now? We're about to have the festival, so we are preparing. It's called Shiyuenian Festival. I've done something like this, so I saw this festival on the television, but now this is my first time to see this in person. You just told me that this is according to the tradition of respecting the elderly and caring for the children. So is this a very ancient tradition? Yes, we pass it on for generations already. We add some of those particles in between of the stick and the flower so that the flower will not get sticked to the stick. Can I have a try? Of course. You have to make effort. Okay, so how about you hold the stick and I will try to flip this yellow flower. We use a plant specially grown here in our place to make the flower. And it's also combined of sticky rice. How shall I flip this? Do not let it get spilled. You have to press it. And then you flip it. And the stick comes down. So I need to get it out. Turn it over. You need to give more efforts. I have to protect this flower. It takes some skills, not just strength. Here it goes. I cannot get it off. You look fine. You're learning fast. You're really flattering me. So is this done yet? Not really. How much time does it take to knock on it? It depends on your strength. If you're tough enough, it's faster. So is it also relevant to the quantity? Of course, if you have to make a lot for the whole family, of course it takes more time. So how much do you have to prepare for one whole family? 3 to 5 grams. What about this one? What's the weight of it? It's about 1 jin. So for 3 to 5 jin, it's about 3 to 5 times more. So how much time does it take for someone like you two to prepare it? If we cooperate together, it takes only 20 minutes. So it takes you two guys 20 minutes. If it's us two, then it's much longer. It seems like the more you hit on it, the harder the sticky rice gets. Now let's try some more. I have to mind your hand. Can I have a go? Of course, it's your turn. It's really industrious. I have to spread some of this here at the bottom of the stick. What is this particles made? It's a combination of sesame and peanuts. So, as an expert in food, you made a right choice about what's this powder made of. I think you're doing a better job than I did. You two are both experts. Can I take your tools away? If I am now half an expert, what is this made? Wood. It seems very old. It's been used for several years after all. It's been passed down to me. I'm not sure how old is it. Then it must be very old. It's hot. I'm getting proficient in this and giving instructions to my partner. It's about right. So it's well done. See? Very smooth moves. We are not that skillful. And it can be turned over together with the hit. It looks like preparing the dough in northern China, except that we use our hands. And this gentleman is using a wood stick. He seems to be in a very good condition. And also, I think that such handmade food must be more delicious than the machine-made. Can I ask you a curious question? Have you once hit this lady's hand when you're doing this? Never. I cannot believe you. Because it's a tradition and we've been practicing since very young. So when did you start it? About 8 to 9 years old. And may I ask your age? I'm in my 50s. So he's been doing this for 40 years. That's really a hard job, and that's why he's very experienced. I believe that with the sesame and peanut included in the rice, it must be very yummy. We seem to be eager to have a taste of it standing here. It takes a lot of efforts. Of course, it must be hard in tastes.
这边都已经有一些了。这是那前一斤是吧？这是前一不是3到5斤吗？这是前一斤大家给揪。So
now they're pieced off with the hand. Each one of such a rice ball must be less than 1 jin. And what is the green leaf? It's the banana leaf. What is it used for? You will see. You're murmuring to each other. You will have a bite. Just one bite? Be more generous. I thought I could have two. She just pressed it into a pie, like the northern ones. So you use the banana leaf to wrap it up. That can keep the rice fresh. So is it easy to get access to such banana leaves? Yes, it's almost everywhere to be found. Some are artificially planted, some are wild ones. So they use the banana leaves to keep the food fresh. That's a really good option. When I was hitting the stick, I was thinking, thank you. You first, lady first. I was thinking that the gentleman is making great efforts. It's a tough job. We take some of their food. And I was thinking, the lady seems to be sitting idle there. She's not making efforts. But then I saw her wrapping the dough in the banana leaves. And you are setting aside some of the rice in the bottles that must be kept for your family. Yes. How do you find it? Very tasteful. And also, it's resilient. Sometimes when the dough is very, very soft, it's not chewy and you find it boring. But for those harder and resilient ones, it requires some strength from your teeth. We taste also the flavor from the leaves. In addition to eating it directly, is there any other way of enjoying the rice? Maybe after 1 to 2 days, you could cook it and steam it. So we can choose to cook it and steam it. Now it's fresh. It's tasteful. And then if you want to cook it, you can add some more spices to have more flavors. If we want to estimate, it's more understandable. It's more like eating the rice cake. But as to cooking it, that's really funny. I've heard from my friend from Hani ethnicity, they have been baking the dough. Because during the Hani year, my classmate will share their baked dough with us. You're really lucky. We can only get access to the pancakes. Over there, I see someone busy, including the kids. Thank you. Very delicious, and I want to take some away with me. Take your seat, please. What are you doing now? Since it's Shiyuenian Festival, we are trying to boil the eggs for the kids. I sense that Hani ethnicity pays high attention to the families. The yellow dough and the red eggs express their love for the family. And for those red eggs, we will wrap them with this herb, and then we put them together in the boiling water. By burning them together, eating the egg will help to strengthen your body. You two are speaking foreign language to me. Sorry, we cannot understand your local dialect. Could you do the translation? She was saying that if you flush the rice, it's usually white rice, but now in the festival, we use this herb. This is also a Chinese medicine passed down from our ancestors. We dip them in the yellow rice water, and then we cook the rice. This is the cooked rice. For the Shiyuenian Festival, you use a lot of traditional Chinese medicine to cook. Yes, we do. It has high value. Our mouths are filled full with different food. It tastes different from the previous rice dough. It's more chewy because we can tell different rice. You go first. You've been introducing a lot to us. He seems to be enjoying the food as a bonus to your effort. I was wondering, what is the name of this herb? As I said, it's a traditional Chinese medicine. It's specially used to be put together with the sticky rice. What's the function of this herb? It's after all a medicine. It can strengthen our stomach. The kids have them. And you find it good? Yes. How old are you two? 8 and 9. Cool. My daughter is 6 years old. Those two kids must be reminding you of your daughter. I did want to take my kid with me. Those kids are making something with their dexterous hands. So she's saying, perhaps she's saying that they're knitting a sweater. I was kidding. So please do the translation. We're using the palm leaves. That's an auspicious tree here. So in the mountainous area of Hani habitats, such a tree is everywhere. During the festive time, we will use the leaves and roll them to be a necklace hand on the children. So I have a question to the kids. Have you made this before? I've tried, but I didn't learn very well. How about you? Not yet. At what age could the kids wear such a necklace? From 10 years old. Now, since my kids are at about 7 to 8 years, maybe after 1 to 2 years, they're going to be very skillful in doing this necklace. But when can they wear it? Since 1 year old. In the beginning, they wear one white egg at 1 year old. Then at 2 years old, they can wear the yellow eggs. 3 eggs. And then at 3 years old, they can wear 5 eggs. So only the children at 1 to 3 years old wear such a necklace with the egg as a pendant. How about we give a benefit to our audience? Could you take a guess at what's this for? It looks like a fishnet. It's certainly not knitting the sweater. So our viewers can take a guess. Let's learn and try to find the answer. If our viewers can get the correct answer, you can get our bonus, our delicately prepared gift. So, could this lady teach us? It's really beautiful. It looks like a braid. You put it at the neck of the children. Could you teach us how to do this? If the kids can learn, we certainly can as well. At least you can. I'm quite confident about myself. Fangfang is a local here. She must be very familiar with those customs, but I am alien to such a custom. Now you can concentrate. Don't string your finger into this. Knit from the above. It has several layers. Sometimes your eyes watched and your hand doesn't know how to follow. Do you think it works? I think so. It's pretty good. Let's do another one. That's the first layer. At least your movement seems quite correct. Please don't laugh at me. It's my first time. So you two kids already learned. You already knew by learning from your grandma. She was saying that you are very proficient. Thank you. I can't do this. You prove to be more
我们这算俩人。
an expert.
啊，那就别这太。
I give up.
我就守着您编。
I will just sit by your side and watching you.
你也长命百岁啊。
Okay, I will make this gift for you.
我们这个做出来以后，我看有分大大小小，到底它是用来。
I see there are different sizes. So what are those used?
你都编完了？对，我还说咱哥俩一块儿做做呢啊。
这又是什么意思？太棒了。
So you were saying? To hold the eggs, when you are 2 years old, you wear 3 eggs, and when you are 3 years old, you wear 5 eggs. So such herbs are used to hold the eggs.
等于把这俩再打一个结，
你看这边进展的也很顺利。1岁是1颗，2岁哦。
2 eggs for 1-year-old.
2岁是3颗。
3 eggs for 2-year-olds.
4岁是5颗。
And 5 eggs for 3-year-olds.
那就是像这种，我们就可以根据他们挂鸡蛋的这种东西来分清他们的年龄了。
So we can judge the age of the babies by how many eggs they are wearing. So, Mr. Yu, how is it going? The lady said, I'm doing well. I just learned about the functionalities of this necklace. Usually, for 1-year-old, they wear 2 eggs. For 2-year-olds, they wear 3 eggs. And for 3-year-olds, they wear 5 eggs. The eggs are given as gifts to the kids. But what do those eggs represent? When they wear the eggs, they will be familiar with this tradition.
啊，我跟我听懂了似的，我还这儿答应。
哦，于老师，你看。
I look like an expert now. See, that's the finished product.
姐，这我这快，
这是一个的。
这是1岁的
，1岁的，
这是2岁的，这是3岁的。
哦，真的是挺好看的。
It's pretty.
那我想问一下，我们的这个蛋是鸡蛋还是鸭蛋啊？
是鸭蛋。
So are those chicken eggs or duck eggs? Duck eggs? But why are they red?
哦，对对对。
这个中药材。
Because we dip the eggs in these herbs. We boil them together so they turn colors. What's the special meanings?
这个孩子们戴上吃进去以后呢，它起到一种。
When the kids wear the necklace and eat the eggs, they seem to be able to dispel the evil spirits. And we hope for health of the children and happy childhood. I do want it. Are you progressing? I'm progressing slowly. She must be praising me. I think so.
这一看就一看啊，对，这大姐姐都乐着说。
The lady is smiling at me.
不是心中这个虚荣心很旺盛。
I'm so
看一
happy.
下，大姐应该是说你编的那种。
I guess she must be saying that you're making a very good job.
一被夸又找不着。
I cannot get complacent. Look at the works of the children. They're doing much better. But I am already satisfied with my work.
挺好的啦，你看你手都。
It's pretty good.
大姐们都还粗，然后你还能做出那么细的。
Your fingers are thicker than the ladies, but still you can do such delicate jobs.
确实这种东西是个功夫活呀，不是说我们学。
哦，明白了。
马上学就马上就能做得好了。像我们大姐她们做的这个，就这样扯也扯不出来，就是说。
For those
就是想吃这个鸡蛋
necklaces, even when you are stretching it, it doesn't break.
那个话外音说，李芳芳，你这不是浪费粮食吗？
我
The
这边
egg
是有个
just
私心
fell off.
我刚刚把这个兜
You're wasting the
给
food.
抠开了
Actually, I want to take this egg away. I want to sneak it away. Do you think it's good enough? Yes. I'm really humbled to have made this. Thank you.
这两根是吧？
那么我们这种是要怎么个佩戴法呢？是直接
给哪位小朋友？
How is it worn? Can any kid show us?
你来这儿，
Show them, kiddo.
展示一下。
对，你先别编了，你就当你刚1岁啊，
Imagine you're 1 year old.
刚1岁啊。
And stand up, please.
那这个就是大哥，那就是过节的时候就上街去是吗？
哎，对，带着上街。
So in the festivals, they wear this egg on the streets. Then all the neighbors will know how old is he.
您比如说他这还
I have another question.
看这个编的也挺紧的。您比如说我这个多是吧？
It's knitted very tightly,
3岁，对吗？
but that's only 1
哎，
egg.
对，3岁。
And for such a necklace, holding 3 eggs,
我突然饿了
and when I'm wearing the 3 eggs, I suddenly turn hungry, and I want to eat the 2 eggs, so there is only 1 egg left at my neck. People will mistake me
因为我
for 1-year-old, right?
过出去以后，就人已不再关注了，那个时候就。
You don't have to worry about it. It's only worn during the Shiyuenian Festival, so only 1 day.
再多问一句，
They don't necessarily get hungry on that 1 day on the streets.
这个给孩子戴上的话，比如您就当咱们不是
When you're wearing
对，不是9
and
岁
putting this on your kid, do you say something auspicious
这个我听懂了啊。
to the kid?
这是那你们刚刚是说了什么吉祥话吗？
对呀，这是什么话？
是什么
就他们
意思？
说的都是一些吉祥的话了。
啊，那
She just said some auspicious words. Could you repeat?
下了提下了能活多，能活啊，下了能活多啊，下了提火，下了能活，
他
可以。
下楼提火。
他的意思是这带1颗的是1岁，带3颗的是2岁。他记起来的时候说的呢，因为你们不会听我们这种闽族语言。
啊，对。
他说的是。
She was saying the local dialect. She meant that the young kid must never have any disease and they must grow up happily and healthily.
下楼摁火，
您这种就和我们小时候学
Now I'm learning the
过
pronunciation.
来了。
是这意思。
It seems like you are speaking English.
饭也准备了那么多，饭也准备了那么多，就你们
You've
几个人
prepared
吃
so
得
many
完吗
food,
哎，不是的。
别浪费。
but there are only several people here. Can you finish all the food? Of course, no. We have neighbors.
唱歌。
To help us, we will take the food outside and we will send the food to the villagers since they are dancing and singing. It's really tiresome.
在舞台上，
Where are they now? They're on the stages.
哦，我们也可以逛吗？
You
啊
will
谢谢
walk
谢
there.
谢
Oh, can we wear the necklace? Of course.
同志都那个
So you're giving your best wishes to us too. Happy 1-year-old birthday.
真的是。
咱俩握握手啊，咱俩同岁啊。
同岁，那这是我们小姐姐
小姐姐
了。
啊，小姐
We
姐。
seem to be the
我们可以
same
可以
age
去送东西吗？
since we're wearing
也想看看他们跳舞。
the 1 egg.
请大家随我来。
Can we move over there
好了，那
谢
我们
谢大姐了啊。
to see the dances? Please follow me.
你看这里也有。
I feel like
然后
I'm celebrating my
爸爸也带
birthday.
了那你要不把那个黄饭也带一点？还是黄饭要不要带？
He's taking a basket of the yellow
大
rice.
姐都背好了啊，都背好了。嘿，那咱一块儿走。
It's already prepared.
要不要给你体验体验？大姐常年
让
背着
我们观众瞅瞅啊，你看看。
背着
大姐给
背了
背
Let's have a look.
不是背到这个肩上，
对，
哎，给转一下。
She's holding the food on top
大姐
of
不容易啊，还得背着一
her.
个啊，头上背着一个。这我们这平常
The basket is hand over her
练
head.
二头，练三头，练胸肌，练腹肌啊，练图肌现在啊。
That's really an exercise.
哎，来大哥，我们跟着
Now
您。
let's go.
跟着您。
好，请大
We
家
will
不用
follow
来
you.
好，来，哎，走，一块儿去吧。
哇，真好，我们的
Let's go
两个小
together.
伙伴
对呀，
好像也是在跳舞的那边。
咱都过年呢啊，
嗯，
咱都过年呢。
We will celebrate the
真
new
的
year
大
together.
哥这样一出来，就很有这种过年的感觉。
Following your
我们是要
way,
坐这个
it
车吗？
feels festive. Are we gonna ride on this
哦，
vehicle?
还得坐车吧，有点远
啊，
啊，
对。
哦，还有
有点远。
How about we walk? No, it's a little bit far. Let's take this
司机师傅
vehicle.
来把这个
And our driver, please, get on board
哦，直接这样
the
爬吗？
three-wheeled
哇
truck.
真的是。
慢着，那我给你拿着，我给你拿着。哎，好，好，你看这都熟练着呢。来，您给我，没事，您客气。来吧。
那我们的大姐往这边坐过来一点，对，还有我们小朋友。
没事，我来吧，来。
一二
这是我熟练工种。哎，好，走你，哎，来，
那我就
你给我搀一把吧，你我抱不动啊。
别这样。来，
没事，没问题，特别好。
Need my help?
我们欢乐的一家人啊。
No.
坐这里。
快走。
We look like a happy
不
family.
怕你把车
Take your seat,
我
please.
可去你的吧啊！
好，
I will be in the
来，
back.
我跟我小姐姐一块儿。我跟我
好。
小姐姐一块儿来。
哇，我们过年的时候是不是这样一起送东西去我们的亲戚
So
家
do you
里
send the gifts to the relatives every year during the new year? Yes, the same every year. But do you send different gifts to different relatives? For example, in the aunt's family or in the other relative's family? Yes,
颗粒的这个糯米，那还是
it's
那
if it's
芭蕉叶
our father's brothers and sisters,
送回去的。
we don't send the eggs. We only send the grains like the sticky rice.
有这食品变质。
And since we are gathering together for the festival, we can eat the food together for several days to come.
研究煮出来的那个热嘛，
We also have the boiled meat, and we send the meat to the deceased
还
ones.
得有肉和菜。
哎，对。
累不？
And also we send our vegetables to our relatives.
那你抓好哦。那我们这边小姑娘回娘家有没有什么特别的要带的东西？
When the girls turn back to their own homes after marriage, what will they bring?
要这个带一只老母鸡，或加上
They have to take a hen,
粑粑什么之类的。
sticky rice, baba.
你是提前给自己做那个预案。
So you're preparing
别这样说，别这
and
样说。
making a personal
我
plan.
想当哈尼媳妇，
啊，你行，太好了。
I want to marry to a Hani family.
你没机会了，没机会讨我们的哈尼姑娘了。
我就看看就行。
Since you're already married, you have no such chance to marry a Hani girl. Do you want to put it down? Is it heavy?
还在坚持的。那你们平时
She's used to
带
it.
火或者送东西都是这样背着的吗？
哎，是的。
So do you carry the baskets all in this way?
颈椎、脖子会不会疼？头部会？
Does it hurt your neck and your head?
是长时间锻炼了，还没。
We've been exercising for so much time, so we don't feel it.
印度人顶什么什么碗？
We once saw the
我们
Indians
这边也很厉害。
carrying
我们比他们厉害多了。
stuff on their head. And you're just
我
like
看
that.
我也真吓一跳。我说这勒在头上。
I was hit by the scene.
好，我们坐这个车真好，还可以溜溜达达看一下我们的风景。
We're sightseeing on this car.
真是
It's a
这个
pretty good day.
这个环境特别能有这个让我们是应该是哈尼族过节的这个气氛。
哎，老师，你是那个第一次来云南吗？
我
Is this your first time to Yunnan province? Not my first time to Yunnan, but my first time to Yuanjiang. How do you find it?
因为云南吧，你看大家
I long for
在
Yunnan
来的过程中
province.
我们说就是援疆已经算挺
On
热
our
了
way here,
对，
但是实际
Yuanjiang
上我们完全不觉得
is
就是
pretty hot,
我觉得援疆就是整个云南
according to
都是
many people, but I don't think so.
就是怎么说呢，就是四季如春吧，
是。
就没有说特
I
别
think
热
it's
的这个
springtime
您现在
throughout
是
the whole
刚
year
好
in
来的
Yunnan.
无
I
论
don't
是
feel
我们乡
hot.
上
it's the right time to come, whether it's the county or Xiangshan. The temperature is suitable, so it's a livable place. It's also a tourism site, and we're wearing such a gift on the vehicle. We look like a 1-year-old tourist, and we are about to arrive. Are we heading for a plaza? In such festive days, people gather in that place to sing and dance together. It's just one stage. We are here. Good parking. Good job, you just jumped directly. Let me hold you. They seem to have finished the dancing, so it's the right time to send the food. We can appreciate another dance right now. Are those two of our colleagues? I think so. They are not our locals. They must be your people. Are all of the dancers your local villagers? Yes. Well done. We two are really trying. I feel good for myself. You were dancing perfectly. I did make efforts. My shoes are unknotted. I see my colleagues here. And let's meet them and say hello. We have danced the Hani dances to celebrate the Shiyuenian Festival. We also learn how to say hello in a local way. Let's firstly use the Hani language to greet our viewers. 3, 2, 1. That means, hello everyone. I hope everything goes well with you. I'm sweating. Let me do the introduction. I'm Gening and I'm Xiaoping. We were performing with the dances with all our abilities. We just experienced a traditional dance of Hani ethnicity. It's more difficult than doing the live show, particularly for you. They were just rehearsing for a dance to celebrate the Shiyuenian. Just now, the two anchors took you to experience the local food, and we two are in charge of the beautiful dances. You see that we two are still gasping. Our colleagues are waiting for you. Nice to meet you. Are you taking food for us? Congratulations, you're a 3-year-old. And you're 1. Mind his glasses. You must be making the food for a long time just then. And we're sweating. Your jobs are tougher than us. We have a lot of experts helping us to prepare the food. Hold another egg for him. You must have burned a lot of your energy dancing there. The rice tastes differently. Did you plant? Did you prepare this? Yes, we tried. You can take some from the leaf. How about you taste the rice and I will eat the leaf? Have another one. It's tasteful. Right, envy us? Who did this? Those locals? Not us. Since we were rehearsing, the food helps. Could you introduce something about the food? What's it called? And what's it made? We use a wood stick to hit on the rice. And we need a lady to cooperate. After hitting the rice for some time, the dough is made. You two are very cooperative. So we are refilled. Let's talk more about the dance we just did. Do you know the name of the dance? And do you know about this leaf? I've been told about it. It must be palm tree. What's it like? It's a fan. I'm wearing the shape of my costume. This prop is necessary for our dance. I'm eating and forgetting to talk. Any of my live show could be turned to be a broadcast of food. But we will not waste the food. That's why we keep eating until we finish it. And I heard that you could cook it, steam it, and bake it. A lot of ways to enjoy this sticky rice. Fang Fang has a classmate from Hani ethnicity, so she knows a lot about local culture, and I just was taught a lesson. I saw that you guys have been preparing baba with a lot of efforts, so we were just giving you a dance show to entertain you. And we are wearing different costumes, even though all of them belong to Hani people. But my costume seems completely different from Fang Fang's. And as to us gentlemen, we are wearing differently. There must be some explanation. Mind your steps. Here is Madame Yang. She will do the explanation. She's needling. I'm still best in the success of my dance. I must pass if it's an exam. Since I'm wearing the local costume, it must be very difficult to tell me from the other locals. Yes, particularly you. Since you have a dark color, it's very difficult to tell you from the other locals. Could you teach us some movements? For example, this one. And that one. I think those movements must have some implications. In the Shiyuenian Festival, they will hit the baba first and then they dance together. Could you introduce about the customs, about the dance? It's called Zongshang dance. You're wearing the necklace. Happy birthday, happy 1-year birthday. In 2011, the dance was listed as the third batch of intangible cultural heritage. In Shiyuenian, we call it 买诗斋. We're rehearsing for the festival, and Zongshang dance is to celebrate that festival. What does it mean? In Hani Festival, Shiyuenian is the grandest one, just like the New Year of Han people. And such a dance is like the shows on the eve of the Spring Festival in national TV. So, Happy New Year to Hani people. We are trying to imitate an auspicious bird with that movement. We have 36 different movements altogether, all coming from different animals. We'll also make an embroidery of those animals. Our buttons are different on the clothes. Mine is a dragon. Mine are 4 rhombic shapes. Yes, the men wear dragons. I see the villagers are playing with something. The seesaw? Let's have a look. You can experience. Those are traditional musical instruments. It looks like erhu. I will interview them after the end of this show. I see 4 people playing on the seesaw together. Maybe we four can have a try.
在这里我和你们介绍一下，那就是4个人一小会谈恋爱，那叫种相当的种相当秋，
That's a swing. 4 people playing the swing together. We 4 will get on them. Thank you for giving us this opportunity. We're trying to recollect the memories of our childhood. It looks difficult to roll this wheel. Be careful, you must be heavy. Protect your eggs. I am Xiaoping, CCTV reporter. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, everyone. I'm a sports games reporter. Happy Shiyuenian Festival, and please continue to pay attention to our series of program about Go to Yunnan.